expressed in the following program are those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily reflect the views of Real TV, its affiliates, or sponsors. The views and opinions expressed in the following program
straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the push. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the push. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.
It's a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday evening. I want to say good afternoon to all of you all that is locked on. You're locked on the inside, whether you're listening to us or watching us live on Digicel Channel 32, Green Dot 26, Airlink 25, B Mobile 110, Amplia 116, or you're watching us live on the YouTube, you're watching us live on the Tego app, or you're watching us live on TikTok, on my TikTok, Daily Voice Official. I want to say good afternoon and welcome to all of you. Good afternoon to the director as well on the inside. So today, I had a plan, and I realized that sometimes we in this life, we could plan all kind of things we could plan. And in planning, sometimes we have to go the way that is not what we really want. But sometimes, God's ways are higher than our ways. And sometimes, God put things in place for things to happen a certain way so that it could happen the way He wants it. And of course, if you're new onto the Straight to the Point program, this program is all about, we're not talking fluffy thing. We're not talking, the pretty news. We're talking about things that persons have taken for granted. We're talking about things that persons... Topics that, the media do sensationalize. The media are jumping up and sensationalizing this story and sensationalizing that story and all the kangala, but there's things that we need to deal with on a daily basis. So, before we get straight into what I want to discuss today, and there's something that I'm not sure if many persons are aware or many persons have seen this, because it's something very touchy. But before I go down there, I know that a lot of people was kind of indulged in, there was a big fire that took place in Chase Village today, down in, I think that's Globe City Mall, right? We had some big smoke, big flames. This was actually taking over the highway. I'm glad that nobody was hurt. However, there's a lot of property damage and that kind of stuff. I think we could see, if we have a little footage there in terms of what was taking place in Chase Village today. So we could probably just play that just for those of you who are not updated as to what is happening and what is going on around us. So we could play that. We have that, director? Yeah. Let's
All right, so I'm gonna check out to see what's happening. Fire here. About gas station right here.
This was actually a very big blaze. The fire officers actually said that they were able to contain it. There's also a styrofoam factory right in that compound as well. So the fire officers, I want to say hats off to the fire officers for their hard work, working very hard to ensure that, minimalistic in terms of damage, also minimalistic in terms of that there's no casualties and stuff. There was a lot of ambulances and stuff on site. And the acting deputy chief fire officer, he was on the scene and he was just telling some of the members of the media, exactly what was taking place and, that they were winning the fight. So I want to say congratulations and special hats off to all the hardworking fire officers doing what they have to do. Now, I don't know if director, I'd like to talk to my director, so don't take it no how. But I don't know if you saw, and Nation, I don't know if you all saw it as well. There's a very terrific video that is going around with some young men, about 4 or 5 to be exact. Well, it might be 5 because 4 men and a cameraman, so it's 5. 5 young men. Be super happy, good afternoon to you. 5 young men in the bush with a cutlass. And they was, well, I can't say they was unaliving the man because the man was basically unalived already. If it is, we wasn't on cable TV, I would have shown you all the images or the video to be exact. But these young men, Adish, good afternoon to you. These young men were actually pelting some good chop. Some man, beheaded him. I can't even try to formulate the words to tell you all exactly what they was doing because it wasn't nice. And these young men, took pride in it. They recorded it. And I don't know, I don't know if it is that we at a special time in life where some persons are just real dunce. I think we're in a special zone right now where there are a lot of people, a lot of young persons, they're running down the social media. They want to be online. They want to be live. They want everybody to see them. They want that pips. They want to be able to say, hey, I do this and I do that. I want the credit. I this, that. Everybody wants to be the media. 30 seconds of fame and 100 years of jail. That to make no, that's not. It is the ultimate dunce. I like to talk properly, but sometimes you have to bring it down to their language. The ultimate dunce out there, that these guys are running down 30 seconds of fame. So they went out there, they chop up the man, they videotape it. It somehow ended up on social media. And now we are at a place where the Toronto Police Service is doing an investigation. And I want to say comments to the police service. I saw that they had some pictures circulating with the young men that were arrested, or should I say detained for questioning on the alleged shopping. So these are some of the guys here. Nice face, You have a face for radio. A nice face for radio. This is one of them. This is the second one here. I think these are the pictures of the police officers. When they detained them, the police officers took these pictures. So he is born in 2007. He's 19 years old, 19 years old. Lansnow Village, Toko. Dante Stewart, the next one. He lie down, he comfortable. How them fellas just feel, boy? When they go and do them thing and the police lock you up and tie up like a iguana, or they take your hand and hook it up next to your brethren, and you and your brethren have to, it is you have to go in the bathroom and the police lock you up, you and your brethren have to go together, And you see that right hand, anyhow, your brethren go to assist you. And this is the next one here. And all of them, none of them older than 20-something. None of them are older because it's only the young persons running out there and doing crime. No. Huh?
It's my age.
Fellas and them, they're young like we. They're young like we. That's crazy. That's really crazy. And to think that these young men were their parents. And you know, it's something that I always used to talk about before, where there are a lot of young people who they grew up in a single parent home. And in growing up in a single parent home, mommy had to do 2 and 3 jobs. So mommy going out there and mommy working the job. The child reach the age 12, 13 years old. You ain't supposed to be home by yourself, unattended by an adult, but still you go out there, saying mommy work, and then the block start to raise mommy child. The block start to buy KFC, Royal Castle, start to give me a little 100, all that now, boy, right for you. He start to be the little run on the block, start to go and get a little bourbon and thing, and from that, they come and they tell him, hey, here what's going on? Or you going to buy a pack of cigarette for me? Or you going to do this, or you going to do that, the other? And when I done do all of that, keep the change. Buy a pack of half pack for me. Buy a pack for me. Buy some paper by the shop. And then these guys and them start to upgrade from gopher to gophers. And then they start to put down jobs, and before you know it, these young ones, they run in the block. And they level up, they stripes up. And they're doing all kind of things out there. It is not easy, and I think that, you know, we're no longer in an age where the community is building or raising children anymore. The community is afraid of the youths. The community is afraid of the children. And it's sad. It's really sad. You know? So I hope that the community people out there and those that you know, love the community, love the people that they're working with, love the children, they want better. You know, we're talking about crime, but crime has been feeding a lot of homes. Crime has been feeding a lot of homes. Crime has been taking care of a lot of poor people, because rich people involved in crime, you know. But the rich people are the financiers. You mightn't like me for that. But the rich people are the financiers, and the poor people are the gophers. Because we want to be rich like the rich people, you know, but how the system set up is for us to remain poor. Because I doesn't like to talk the black man talking. But when we go out there and we watch these gangsters and community leaders and them kind of thing, right? These gangsters and community leaders, what they just be doing? As a piece of money touched down in their hand, it's Jordans, it's Prada, it's what? It's big gold band, gold chain. You understand? You want to go and buy a Tida and put 20s on it, and hard slam, hard pong, plenty music, and guns. And they must buy the guns and the bullets. And they must buy a 20, well, not even a 20. When that money in the pocket is 100 piece and up. A little 50. Yeah? So, a little 50 on the inside. And then after that is what? After that is what? They lie down on the ground on a mattress. They go in the bathroom, they're using a latrine. Right? They squatting. Or sometimes they're begging and lodging by a friend, or whatever the case may be. You see me? When I come back, I'm going to get into the topic. So I want to let you guys know this is the opportunity to share. Let your friends and them know that deal is on. I'm on. And we're going to do it. This is straight to the point. We're going to pay those bills. And when we come back, we're going to come back with more. Don't touch that dial. Stick and stay. This is Real TV.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Hello everyone, I'm Kwesi Park. I invite you to join me right here on Real TV for the program Unfiltered Youth. This series will engage a panel of young persons from a very diverse cross-section of our society, talking or discussing the real issues affecting them in their daily lives. So join me right here on Real TV on Saturdays from 1 to 2 p.m. with repeats on Sundays and Wednesdays.
At Good Price Wholesalers, we're inviting all business owners. Whether you operate a pharmacy, supermarket, mini-mart, variety store, pet shop, hardware, or bookstore, we've got you covered. We offer a wide range of products, including baby and toddler items, confectionery and candy, cosmetics, fans, household supplies, party supplies, pet products, toys, stationery, and electronics. Wide selection, reliable quality, competitive prices. Contact us today at 380-8475 and one of our sales representatives will be happy to visit you. Good Price Wholesalers, your partner in business success.
Real TV proudly presents the 2026 Mother's Day Extravaganza. Join us on May 8th at 10 a.m. for a special edition of Conversations with Salisa. We'll have amazing gifts, sweet treats, and unforgettable moments. Let's celebrate the love, strength, and beauty of motherhood. Only on Real TV. Broadcast your yagnas, weddings, and Hindu celebrations live on Real TV. Share your special moments with us. Share your devotion with the nation. Call us at 373-8946 or email realtv.corporate@gmail.com to host your celebration today.
In a world full of noise, choose clarity. The Real News digital publication is your choice for important news coverage. From influential figures shaping our nation to a powerful week in review that keeps you informed. The weekly edition is available for download on all of our social media platforms. Smart, sharp, essential. Real News digital publication. Stay informed, stay educated, stay empowered.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.
So we're back on the inside. I want to say good afternoon and welcome to all of you all that is here. We're watching it and we're straight to the point on Real TV. I think the realest television station or the realest network there is, because we bring it to you real. And while we have so many other programs, and I love the programs that is on Real TV, you know, from in the morning when conversations, and you know, from the conversations, there's a show that I actually really like, which is with the young children, the youth talk or something like that. I like that. Yeah, and there's also one with my partner Enrique. He's like to go to the big function and he don't bring nothing for nobody. The other day he went to a big function and he get all kind of nice food and thing, and he come back. It's normal thing. And nice food. What's not nice food? Nice food. Here come in the mix. That's not nice food, but that's all right. It's okay. You know, Voices are the people. Their show as well. You know, very informative. I like the fact that, you know, there is something where you're giving people that voice and that platform. Last week I was here just a little early, and I sat down in Master Control listening to the interviews. And there was an interview with a young lady from Valencia, Toco. Valencia and Toco is two different places. All right, well, all you know what I mean. Anything past the lighthouse for me is very far. And you all can't judge me, right? Anything for, whether we're going central or east, it is considered almost like a plane flight. Almost like, I remember, I didn't mean to share, but I remember a time I was in Toko, I had a client down in Toko. You know, I went to see her and stuff, and she and her husband, and she was saying, well, you know, we're traveling in the morning, so we have to leave early because, you know, we're traveling in the morning. And when they said that, I'm like, what country are you going to? They said, now we're going to Port of Spain. But, you know, like when somebody said they're traveling, so that I leave, you're thinking, well, there's a plane that I catch. No, so like with me, when I have to leave Port of Spain, I'm traveling. So here's past the lighthouse. I'm traveling to San Juan. And further past the studio, Bacchanal. Oh, my God. So, of course, I want to say welcome to all of you all that are in on the inside. And, of course, this is why, all I'm saying this is to say that this is why I need to be here on Real TV, the Realist Network, and, of course, straight to the point. Now, one more thing before I actually jump into what I'm dealing with today is there's a young lady that went missing last week. 26-year-old Shania Waldron. So Shania Waldron, she got up on the 26th of April, the morning of. This is Shania. And she went for a walk. And Shania has not returned since. Shania went for a walk on the 26th of April in Arima. And she has not returned since. And as such, I think that it is all of our duties to make sure that we pass this around, because we want Shania to reach home safely. And of course, anybody who has information, you can contact the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. You can even contact Real TV too, you know, if you get information and your thing and whatever. You contact Real TV, you contact the TT straight to the point and tell them, well, hey, we saw Shania here, there, or whatever. But I mean, this is a strange one. All right? I also remember that there was a point in time, I have a fan or follower, and this would have been, to come back to me, could have been about 12 or 15 years ago, 12 years. The lady used to sit down and listen to me while I was on radio, and she disappeared without a trace till today. Shan was her name. She was from Belmont, and she disappeared. And to this date, without a trace, nobody did know nothing. And sometimes that is kind of have me a little boggled because I don't know. Maybe it could be human trafficking. I don't know. I really don't know. But it's frightening. And this is too why, you know, we need to always, when we're going out, ladies especially, tell a friend, tell somebody, notify somebody that, hey, I am going X, Y, and Z. We have technology. We're in the age of technology now. Well, I mean, if you don't have an iPhone, something is wrong, right? You need to either go Apple or, you know, an Apple, they keeps the doctor away, as they say. But if you don't have an Apple, I the director watching my kind of how, I don't know if he, like, he don't know, he's like a Samsung, man, Huawei, and, yeah, Samsung, or anything, Apple. Apple has a nice, now they go tell me Samsung have it too, but Apple have a nice feature. You can add people in that they could see your live location. They see where your battery is, and if your battery dies, it tells you, you know, this person's battery would have died or the battery is low. It even have the thing where you could set it to alert. So for instance, when I leave home, it gives an alert. When I arrive at home, it gives an alert. When I reach to work, it gives an alert. So it helps your loved ones and the people that, you know, care about you know, well, hey, X, Y, Z, so. I remember the time I put on that. I had a girlfriend at that point in time. I'm single now. And I remember I leave home. Man started tap his head hard in the back there, boy. What? I hear that from? Yeah. And when I leave home, I get a message, where you going? And I said, but this girl marking me. And then I remember, wait now, the thing on the phone, and there's no app built in on the phone. They find me, they find my water. Yeah, I get it way. But it just feels so nice to know somebody care about you that much. I like them little delusional. I like them little I don't know how you like it. You like them quiet. You like them possessive. I like them possessive. And what? Yeah, I like my girls possessive. I like I find like I go a little party, you go an event, and say, well, I want to stop and talking to you for so long. What happened? Think. You and your birds. I like when they tell me that. And then I say, but I'm going home to you too. Yeah? But, I mean, as the late Prime Minister at that time, he said, choose your men wisely. And I would say, fellas, choose your ladies wisely. Yeah? One of these days we'll have a conversation about that because, that's a whole road by itself with women believing that men are supposed to be the ultimate providers. Women have standards and they have standards and things that they want from men that they can't provide for themselves. You know, it's a plain woman. The man have to spend money on me. You have to buy this, you have to go buy our friends at Pennywise, you have to go here, you have to go to the grocery, you have to do this, I have to do my nails, my hair, everything. But guess what? She broken to teeth and cannot choose even one out of the 100 that she want the man to do. But she'll stop and say, I have standards. But we'll talk about that. When I'm doing that, I want to bring a panel. So it don't be a battle of the sexes or Dale attacking the woman. I want to bring a panel. You understand? And that one will be very nice. That one we'll bring in a nice little panel and we'll have some nice things to drink and giveaways and all that kind of stuff. So, we spoke about the young lady missing, which is a crime by itself. We spoke about the 4 to 5 men with the chopping incident. And to tell you the honest truth, in a state of emergency, we're seeing crime play out loudly. Every single day, crime is playing out. But there's something, and there's another form of crime happening quietly every single day behind closed doors. You'll tell me, you'll say, Dale, but how you mean it have another form of crime happening every single day behind closed doors? You might watch man say, well, Dale, what are you talking about? And I'll tell you this. Sexual abuse happens daily behind closed doors. There are many people out here who are abused daily, sexually, emotionally, physically, and they cannot come out and say a word. There are even men that are abused daily, and they can't go in the police station and say, officer, this is woman beating me. Because the police go say, but you name man. You let a woman abuse you? Nah. And just the thought of that alone, we as men, we have all this ego and this and this, that. So we say, you know what? We'll take our licks in silence. When we come back from the break, I don't just want to talk about their sexual abuse, but I want to talk about it especially involving children. We're going to pay those bills. And when we come back, we're going to dive into something that is going to be very alarming. So I want to make sure when we go to that break, go and get your, empty your digestive system, get some water. I don't know why you're drinking nothing but water. And let's have that discussion. So we're going to be back. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked. This is Straight to the Point right here on Real TV. Stick and stay.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Hello, everyone. I am the Reverend Clifford Rawlins, minister of the Diego Martin United Church and a published author. I am inviting you to join me on Real TV for Honest to God, where we are honest with what Scripture is and says and addressing topical issues in Christianity in a postmodern context and post-colonial Caribbean landscape. Provocative, controversial, stimulating, and above all, openly honest. Every Tuesday at 2 to 3 p.m. right here on Real TV.
Honest to God, I'm coming clean. Honest to God.
Macon Construction Company Limited. Save big whilst building stronger. We build with our Macon innovative building systems, which provides high wind speed, earthquake, sea blast and fire resistance, is thermally and acoustically insulated, provides improved construction timelines and cost savings. We provide construction services from design to finish and everything in between. Macon Construction Company Limited. Building green today with tomorrow's technology. Contact or visit us today.
I am Walter Stewart, President of the Trinidad and Tobago National Council of Parent-Teacher Associations Incorporated. Join us every Thursday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Real TV, where we look at NPTA Speaks, National Parent-Teacher Association Speaks, on topical and relevant issues pertaining to parents, teachers, education, and students of Trinidad and Tobago. This, of course, encapsulates local, regional, and international audiences every Thursday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Real TV, NPTA Speaks.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.
It's a beautiful Tuesday. I want to say good afternoon and welcome to all of you all here on The Inside with us. This is straight to the point. I just want to make this publicly known. Windows, nothing. I mean, although the master control is run by Windows, but Windows ain't good for you, with no time, no place, Windows is only and you don't get no kind of breeze. It's better you buy a fan. Better you buy a Lasco fan or whatever. Windows don't even get breeze. You understand? Better you buy a Lasco fan. But, I mean, people who say Windows to the world, Kyle, good afternoon to you and everybody else on the inside, about Windows. Windows, nothing. Anyhow, as I said earlier, I said it in the chat, if you want to see what I say, that's what is going on with Windows man. Windows man just drink I'm going to call the name of the beer now. Yeah. Windows man and that beer, they line up same speed now. Yeah. So, we were dealing, and then just before I went to the break, I said we was going to talk about domestic violence, sexual abuse, especially involving children. Now, the thing about it is it's not new, it's not isolated, and it's not rare. And the only thing that is kind of new and still not in abundance is the fact that there are more people who are starting to speak about it. I've seen on TikTok, I've seen many influencers, they have started themselves to, they started to speak out about their trauma and family trauma and this and that and the other. And, they started to speak the truths. And while that's a good thing, a lot of times there are a lot of people that have kept this behind wraps because of either feeling embarrassed, feeling like, it ain't good. He eat his nice food and he now plainly come back after he wash his mouth and wipe his mouth and think he want to get nobody nothing. But it's all right, it's a love, it's a love. I ain't going to tell everybody what it is, but it's a love. He gives them sugar. Right? So, and the thing about it is that we don't lack cases. We have a lack of, we lack reporting, we lack accountability. At one point in time, I used to communicate a lot on the media and bring in it for interviews and stuff, the Child Protection Unit. But today I want to focus on what we could see. Or what I should say is what is happening in front of us and we don't know. We live in a time, and I was telling the director just earlier on when we were talking, and I spoke about a game called Roblox. And this is something where we have to make sure and get the parents involved. Because this game called Roblox, children are in, it is a chat room that is a gaming platform that you can do so many things with. And there are so many predators on this platform that are grooming young children from ages 5, 6, 7 and up. As young as 5 and 4. Matter of fact, from the time they have motor skills and they can communicate and understand and they could play these games, they're there. There are a lot of parents who their children are, Mommy, I need to get some credit. I need to go and get some Roblox credit. I need to go and buy Roblox credit. And they're running down this, and sometimes a happy Christmas or a happy birthday is no credit. So they could buy things in this server, on this game. And there are many other games too. But then we still have the traditional TikTok, Instagram, Facebook that we're dealing with. And some of the places that we take for granted is where most of the damage is being done. And that's where nobody is looking. And today, I think that we need to confront that reality. As it is said, straight to the point. Now, a couple of years ago, I actually stumbled upon a venture that was being done by some, I would call them vigilantes. And in that timing, they were able to capture close to 25 to 30 men who were grooming young females to try and indulge them in some mischievous acts. And today, I said, I plan today to be a day to talk about, basically the nice thing I plan today, bringing the psychiatrists, and we talk about relationship and love, and all, because I had a situation as well, Director. I went out the other day. A young lady and her boyfriend, or she man, They were outside and they were squabbling, you know, they're quarreling in and out. And at a point in time, she turned around to him and said, "Don't play with me, you know." And she put her finger in his face and thing and whatever. By the time I look around about an hour, 2 hours later, the young lady dipped in her pocket. She had on them nice cargo pants. So she dipped in one of the side pockets and pulled out a knife. And the knife had a curve. And hit him 2 stabs in the neck. Whap, whap. One in the face. Whap. And say after, Cesar Fernandez, good afternoon. She said, after I fed up of the beating, I fed up of the abuse, I fed up of the horn. She deal with him. He ended up dropping her on the ground. And she said, but he dead there. And she go on her way. Well, you know, when I did some inquiries after, about 3 days later, there was love up, hug up like nothing never happened. If you didn't stab me in love, man. The views of Daily Voice is not the views of Real TV. And I do not endorse violence on the whole. You understand? From the time it reaches that, I will tell you, run. Don't even walk in her, run, far. But let's deal with this. Sexual predators, child safety, and the reality in Trinidad and Tobago. Before I go into the video, I want to ask you all this. What is a sexual predator? A lot of us, we may sit down and we may think, a sexual predator, what is that? Or a predator on the whole. Because we will believe or think it's somebody who just committing that physical act. But it's worse than that, yeah? It's anyone who intentionally manipulates, exploits, or abuses someone, especially someone who is vulnerable. And one of the things that I want us to get to understand, including the misconceptions, a lot of people feel that predators are strangers. You know, a long time they used to tell your mommy and daddy, said, don't speak to strangers, stranger danger. Because why? We will always class a predator as a stranger. Them dirty fellas and them who just be liming outside the bar. Them dirty fellas who just be any crazy and you know, they will say, those guys are predators, not knowing that predators live right amongst us. Sometimes your own father is a predator, your own grandfather, your auntie, your uncle, your cousin, your niece, predators. And people will say, they were kind of thing insinuating. That's crazy talk. But they could go from family members to friends, teachers, mentors, and even figures of authority. So I want you all to understand this, and I'm saying it loud. Danger does not always look or come from a stranger. But a lot of times these predators, they groom. And there are a lot of young persons who are on the internet looking for friendship. They're looking for friendship. They're looking for, like your studio answer me when I say that. A lot of these young persons, they're looking for friendship. They're looking for companionship. Some of them, they're going through their own depression. The parents not taking them on. This is their way to vilely be outside, or whatever the case may be. And they come on the internet and they come on the media to have those conversations or to meet people. I know a lot of people who actually got into relationships meeting somebody from just following them on Instagram and started to talk to them. Director Puppy, all right. Nothing wrong with it, you know. But there are times that we jump on social media. I've met people on social media. I don't kiss and tell, but we'll go pay those bills. And when we come back, we'll come back and say, because I have some things for you all to see. And it's very important. So we're going to pay those bills and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
At Good Price Wholesalers, we're inviting all business owners. Whether you operate a pharmacy, supermarket, mini mart, variety store, pet shop, hardware, or bookstore, we've got you covered. We offer a wide range of products, including baby and toddler items, confectionery and candy, cosmetics, fans, household supplies, party supplies, pet products, toys, stationery, and electronics. Wide selection, reliable quality, competitive prices. Contact us today at 380-8475 and one of our sales representatives will be happy to visit you. Good Price Wholesalers, your partner in business success.
I am Zalisa Budu Singh Rupani, inviting you to join me for the rebirth of Apne Sitare, Our Stars, a vibrant and spectacular show celebrating the incredible local talents of the sons and daughters of Trinidad and Tobago. Experience the beauty of our culture through singing, dancing, and musical performances as we keep the arts alive and shining bright. Tune in right here on Real TV every Sunday from 1 p.m. for Apne Sitare, Our Stars. See you there.
Hey, I'm Enrique.
And I am Alicia.
And this is Voices of the People,
where Trinbago speaks.
Join us every Monday and Friday
from 2 to 3 p.m.
on Real TV,
where we give you, the people,
a voice.
In a world full of noise, choose clarity. The Real News digital publication is your choice for important news coverage. From influential figures shaping our nation to a powerful week in review that keeps you informed. The weekly edition is available for download on all of our social media platforms. Smart, sharp, essential. Real News digital publication. Stay informed, stay educated, stay empowered.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.
I want to say good afternoon and welcome to all of you. I see Foundations on the YouTube. I want to say good afternoon as well to Miss Tigress. I see you, Natty TNT. Good afternoon to you as well. Now, somebody see when I say a single, if I was trying out that ad. A single, but I ain't mingling. I stress, but you know when you're a woman, right? I just trying to lighten the mood a little because there's a serious thing here. I try to keep my blood pressure down when we're dealing with these kind of topics. But, Director, you know when you have a companion, you spend more money than when you're by yourself. You start to buy food by two, you have to buy roses, You have to buy all kind of nice thing. And she say, baby, this you're running. Here, look that. You understand? So sometimes fellas hold the money a little bit. You know? Go and watch the Michael Jackson movie by yourself, you know? Enjoy, you know, I don't know how that hard, eh? I find it hard. I find it hard. But I try to stay away from company now. Company just get you in trouble. Yeah, just get you in trouble. So as I was saying, you know, people tend to go on social media to look for companionship. They come to look for company. When they have the outright ones, like, what's called it? Tinder. Right? They have Tinder. They have the next too. But we don't really indulge in the next right? But we have seen that a lot of people as well, criminals are using those networks to catch people. How many times have we heard already? I ain't going to hide it from you because this is straight to the point. When you hear men have gotten robbed after speaking to somebody to go and meet up using the app they call Grindr. So they use Grindr. The criminal element say, that way you like? All right. Come, let me get you some. Let me get you something to like now, man. Right? And they go and they think and they meet up and they tell them all kind of sweet nothings. Then they go and they meet them. And here are the kind of places. You never meet this person before in your life. And you want to go down in all kind of bad hole. You want to go down all kind of bad hole to go and meet this man. Take your mind out of there. You will not get the mover and the San Fernando and all them kind of ghetto hole you're going. To go and meet a man. Anyhow, God help all you. Let me stick to the point here, straight to the point. Let's go. So the thing about it is that these people come out on the media. They come, they're looking for love, you're looking for companionship, you're looking for friendship. You're just looking for somebody that you could talk to. I've met a lot of good people from social media. I've met a lot of crazy people as well. I've even met people that has stalked me. I've met a couple of stalkers as well. That, when I tell you, if you Google me, all you just see is real hot scenes and stories from my mother. A young lady followed me, she liked me. So everywhere we go, we play now, the thing on the radio station, she did. When she realized that she can't get to me, the young lady went and posted up on the social medias and said that she was pregnant for me. And posted a picture with her hand with some tablets in it. And say she was pregnant for me and she take these tablets because I tell her I give her the tablets. Mind you, mean, no kind of how me touch this woman. And when I thought it was worse, she then, when she realized that she still wasn't getting through because she had a fake profile, she went to one of my guys who was my right-hand man. He had access to my pages, he had things, whatever, and decided to try a relationship with this man so that she could stalk me. And when I thought it couldn't get any worse than that, director, the young lady then took to social media again and posted what seemed to be a restraining order. Don't screw your face like that yet. I'm going to tell you this story. I'm going to open my jacket so my belly could breathe. Because just how you open your eye and you go, so, trust me, she went to all lengths. She posted a restraining order that bared my name, and she went out there saying, I have a restraint. She have a restraining order against me. So when I see it, first time I see it, I call my attorney. I say, somebody could take out a restraining order and you don't know? I said, no, well, you have to answer to it, and that is how it is. So you have to present yourself. So I said, well, now they probably make a mistake, man. I go and I think to check in the court, like this, that, and the other to see restraining order, nothing. You know what that young lady did? Her child father had a restraining order against her, and she took that restraining order, Photoshop the name and put mine because you're what deal ban. And then you thought that was the worst part. That I could get that story. That's a 2-hour show by itself. a 2-hour show by itself. And as I tell you, I've gone through so much thing in this part, social media. Me? So, I'll come in to go somewhere, because I want to play this video. And I want you all to pay close attention. Because parents who have children that are under the age of 17 years old need to understand how this social media thing does work. And that the fact that there are a lot of young persons that are being groomed on social media. There are a lot of young persons under the age of 16, I wouldn't say 17, under the age of 16, that is being groomed by all dirty men and sickos. And these children don't know any better, so they just good afternoon to you, Simone. I want to play the video. I don't want to go into too much. We'll get into it piece by piece because I'll be spinning it in and out of the breaks. But there's a vigilante group, and they no longer exist because of the ring. I would say it like that, and you'll understand more after this. So let's start to play that video. Let me see, I think I could have about 4 minutes in before we go to the top. So let's, 4 or 3? 4? 3? All right, let's start it, and we'll come back.
Hey, sir. How are you doing?
Social media guy.
You don't know what you're doing here right now?
A female.
A female. How old a female is?
I'm a very private guy when it comes to relationships.
No, I'm very tense right now because I do appreciate what you're doing. These things are real close to me, and you come here to meet a 13-year-old girl, pretty much a 13-year-old girl.
Osara Joseph, 33 years of age, contacted our decoy profile via Facebook on multiple occasions before the decoy had an opportunity to respond. The decoy immediately gave him cues very early on to leave the interaction by specifically saying,
"I'm trouble. Don't say I didn't warn you."
Osara didn't take that cue, but instead said that he likes trouble and trouble is good. The decoy then revealed her age as 13 years old,
I'm 13.
and Osara's response to that was one we never witnessed before. Osara basically started building a real relationship with someone who identified herself as 13 years old. Only a few minutes into the interaction, he suggested a meetup at a park in Trin City the next day. He also sent $100 in phone card, which he specifically said that he's only doing this so she can treat him good when she comes. At the end, he met with us in a face-to-face confrontation, and he said his reason for being interested in a child is because of lack of social skills. Please go ahead and like this video as it indicates to YouTube that this content is valuable and should be recommended to more viewers. Share, subscribe, and turn your bell icon to all so you would be notified whenever we post a new video. Let's observe this chat between Osara Joseph and our 13-year-old decoy.
Just before we get into it, I know we have a break to play, and I want you all to be very, very observant and listen to this, because these persons were doing such a good job. Actually, before I went on air, the young man that you see talking and saying, "Hey, getting a little anxious." I spoke to him just before I went on air, and I'll tell you the little discussion we had. But we're going to pay those bills, and when we come back, we're going to dive into it, because I want you all to see the messages. I want you all to see how the conversation goes. And I want to see you all to see how fast it could go from a "Hey, beautiful, I'll buy your phone cards, come and meet me for some KFC," and how far it could go from that to 100. Parents, today's a day you want to listen, today's a day you want to be on this program, to hear and to be educated. Don't go and run and take the phone yet. Sit and see what these signs are. We're going to go and pay those bills and we'll be back after this. This is Straight to the Point, right here on Real TV.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.
Wholesalers, we're inviting all business owners. Whether you operate a pharmacy, supermarket, mini mart, variety store, pet shop, hardware, or bookstore, we've got you covered. We offer a wide range of products, including baby and toddler items, confectionery and candy, cosmetics, fans, household supplies, party supplies, pet products, toys, stationery, and electronics. Wide selection, reliable quality, competitive prices. Contact us today at 380-8475 and one of our sales representatives will be happy to visit you. Good Price Wholesalers, your partner in business success.
I am Zalisa Budu Singh Rupani, inviting you to join me for the rebirth of Apne Sitare, Our Stars, a vibrant and spectacular show celebrating the incredible local talents of the sons and daughters of Trinidad and Tobago. Experience the beauty of our culture through singing, dancing, and musical performances as we keep the arts alive and shining bright. Tune in right here on Real TV every Sunday from 1 p.m. for Apne Sitare, Our Stars. See you there.
Hey, I'm Enrique.
And I am Alicia.
And this is Voices of the People,
where Trinbago speaks.
Join us every Monday and Friday
from 2 to 3 p.m.
on Real TV,
where we give you, the people,
a voice.
In a world full of noise, choose clarity. The Real News digital publication is your choice for important news coverage. From influential figures shaping our nation to a powerful week in review that keeps you informed. The weekly edition is available for download on all of our social media platforms. Smart, sharp, essential. Real News digital publication. Stay informed, stay educated, stay empowered.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.
We're back on the inside. I want to say good afternoon and welcome to all of you all that you're here with us, you're watching. I want to say good afternoon to my Enterprise family on the inside as well. I want to say good afternoon to you, Albi. What's up, brother? What's going on with you? So, we could continue from where we left off on, right? So let's continue where we left off. Now's the time for you all to bring your friends, family, bring the children in front of the TV, because they say we pick the people as parents for lack of knowledge. But I want us to take a little look into this here, what's happening. So let's go straight to it. We're going back into it.
Hi, how are you? Seem cool to get to know. Hi, how are you? Hope we could chat. You cute. You single? Hi, how are you? Seem cool to get to know. You cute. Wonder if you single. Hi, how are you? Seem cool to get to know. You cute. You single or taken? Got to be brave and ask.
How you know I'm cool and I never even respond to any of your messages?
Your pic. It seemed to be a cool pic you have. So just being brave to ask. LOL. Life is about risk-taking.
If I was cool I would have responded to you since you sent the first text.
Not really. You could have been busy.
I'm trouble.
So I just being persistent. LOL. Well, trouble is good. Good trouble, bad trouble. LOL.
Okay, cool. Don't say I didn't warn you.
For sure. LOL.
And that was Osaru's first cue to leave the interaction. But because they already have their mission planned out, just by seeing a profile picture, they miss all the cues. So he continued. He asked the decoy to tell him about herself. He said he's from East Morin's Trincity side. The decoy said she's from Malabar, staying by her sister. Osaru asked,
How old are you? You look a bit young. LOL. I'm 33. August 28th.
Or, you a Virgo like me.
For sure. Is quality man I is. LOL.
I'm 13 going on 14.
Nice. Cool vibes. So what you do for fun? If you like my vibes in the future, maybe we could link up. Take in a movie or chill. Hard to find good energy to be around. I like how we is the same Virgo. Good vibes.
well, who told the decoy to mention she's a Virgo? Which she's probably not, it's only a fake date of birth on her profile. But anyhow, Osaru Joseph used that as a foot in the door with a girl who just revealed her age as 13 years old. And did you notice his response after the age reveal?
Nice.
Too bad I'm unable to show my reaction to his response. So he continued.
Well, for me, I a private man. So I mysterious. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. I into football, nature, beach. When I have time, going into farming, and my own landscaping business. I work part-time in Central Bank. Well, I trying to put aside money to buy a car in the future. You know, to mind woman is money. LOL. Beautiful lady like you deserve good living. So you have a type or what? You ever went around a black man? I love my Indian. LOL. Love to go down on my Indian. LOL. Plenty love.
No, I don't have a type.
Okay. Nice. Well, you know, once you go black, your inside does get hungry for more. LOL. I'm glad I could make you laugh. Important. Is all about love and respect.
Is all about love and respect? You need to respect the law. He said he went to school at Trinity College East and Form 6 in Eldo Blue.
Yeah, I a bit of a bright boy. / a bit of ghetto. LOL. You have to balance it out. So knowing I'm a private kind of guy, how is it possible to meet up with you? Maybe could meet up in Trincity. Have a nice park with some trees if you up for it in the near future. Would love to sit down and get to know you. Promise not to bite too hard. LOL. What day you free? Not after school, but you have to go home, change and come down.
Well, school close, so I have a little free time.
Okay, cool. So what you doing tomorrow? When I come from my class, I could probably tell you to come down. I pay for you to go back home.
Okay, cool.
Well, my number is 1-868-789-8609. That my number. You could WhatsApp me, say you name so I could save you number. I appreciate you vibes. Told you like my vibes. Is a coolness. Is Virgos for life. Wom girl? LOL. Could you WhatsApp me now? Well, if you leaving Arima, is just telling him Castleton track, past Cane Farm Junction to go to the mall, small track, and I pick you up from there to walk you to the park, like 1 minute away.
Okay.
Thanks for accepting my invite. Hope we enjoy the company, like open-minded people.
What we gon' do?
You seem very mature as well for your age.
And be honest, eh?
Just talk for now. Introduction. See if you like me in person.
I like people to be straightforward.
Yeah. Now, just talk and get to know each other.
Don't tell me I coming to talk and then surprise me with other things.
And if we like the vibes, maybe we could go somewhere else private another time. Nah, I'm not that kind of guy. If I wanted anything else, I'll tell you. I don't know you for wanting anything else. Let me get comfortable with you first. If you comfortable, then we could set up another time to meet to do something probably more romantic. Unless you have an idea? But as I say, I private.
Okay.
But you cool with the chatting? Sit down in the park, and get to know each other, and I give you money to go back home, after.
Okay.
But I like how you say you want to prepare yourself for anything, lol. So you a romantic lady? Lol. You does go down on your man? Lol. And thing? You a freak for your man? I must ask to know what I dealing with, lol. I like honesty too. Remember we are the same Virgo? So similar likings.
I don't know, lol.
Well, let's find out. If you pass the introduction date, lol. I sending some pics of me. So don't want you to be surprised when you see me in person, lol. So you never told me. You don't go down on your man? Lol. Are you a freak for your man?
What you mean? I never had a man, you know.
Serious? Okay. So if things go right, I could be your first man then.
Maybe.
Cool. Well then you a virgin then?
Yes.
Oh okay. Well I was thinking you was not a virgin.
Lol, remember I is 13? So I never get to do that.
Well remember in this life, people do things very young?
True.
So just thought.
You ever was with somebody young like me before?
Not really, you a first.
So what you mean not really? What was the youngest?
No, lol. 17 going on 18.
Cool. When that was?
Last 2 years.
Cool. She from around by you? 'Cause I don't want no bus head, you know.
LOL. No, she from Tobago. So you safe. You really good trouble. I like how you fight for your man.
So which part all you do it? In Tobago?
Do what? LOL.
Nasty.
Miss Lady LOL. Behave LOL. Actually we never had S. We had oral S. And fingering and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, she went down on me. But S?
That's how you feeling? There's a conversation with somebody who knows as a 13-year-old and is continuously has been reminded. It gets worse, eh? It gets worse, and don't feel it's just messages and screenshots and thing going back and forth. We're going to actually see who the person is and the meetup and their explanation. But when we come back, so good afternoon, Lily Rose. Good afternoon to Arlene Cox. I see you. What's up, honey? Miss Gail, good afternoon to you, and all of you that are live on the TikTok, all of you that are live on the YouTube. We're going to pay those bills, and when we come back, y'all are going to get into the source of this, and then we'll have the discussion. I'll think about opening the phone lines for y'all to state how y'all feel. We're going to pay those bills and we'll be back. Don't go anywhere. This is straight to the point.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the push. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, talk, this is your choice.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us. Hi, I'm Zalisa Budu Singh Rupani, and I'm inviting you to join me for Conversations with Zalisa right here on Real TV. It's not just another talk show, it's a space for real stories, real insight, and real impact. We cover it all: health, law, parenting, relationships, drug and substance abuse, mental health, social issues, and so much more, with expert guests who help bring clarity to life's most important questions. So whether you're looking to be informed, empowered, or simply inspired, this show is for you. Weekdays at 10 a.m. with repeats on Real TV.
My mom has everything. What do I give her?
This May, give her something meaningful. Celebrate every moment with Elegant Accents. In honor of all mothers, we're offering an exclusive 50% off gold and platinum plated jewelry, the perfect way to show love, appreciation, and timeless elegance. Discover so much more in store: fragrances, watches, handbags, home decor, gift items, and more. Visit us at Elegant Accents, 339 Eastern Main Road, El Dorado, 6 buildings east of Cora Junction on the left, or WhatsApp 719-3894. Make her feel cherished, because she deserves nothing less.
Ladies and gentlemen, young people, senior citizens, it is my pleasure and privilege to invite you to look at the program Inspired on Real TV at 2 p.m. every Wednesday afternoon. Inspired is designed to lift your spirits, to help you overcome depression and failure, so you could be an outstanding, extraordinary success. We have special experts every Wednesday who will inspire you to do better, to be your best self. So may God bless you. And remember, every Wednesday at 2 p.m., please look out for the program Inspire.
In a world full of noise, choose clarity. The Real News digital publication is your choice for important news coverage. From influential figures shaping our nation to a powerful week in review that keeps you informed. The weekly edition is available for download on all of our social media platforms. Smart, sharp, essential. Real News digital publication. Stay informed, stay educated, stay empowered.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the push. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the push. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the push. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the push. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.
So we're back on the inside. I want to say good afternoon. And of course, to those of you that are listening to us, you're watching us, on YouTube, you're watching us on cable, Digicel. I see TikTok fighting me while here. The TikTok is saying, you know, social media is anything that comes out of things like these, we will get problems. But we have to fight the fight. I need to take a deep breath. So we're going into part 2. Because I want you all to see how it is that a 33-year-old man is grooming a 13-year-old and telling her, you know, I like how you say you want to prepare yourself and if you go, Jesus. And this is a real life thing. This is things that happen in a real life. Real life, this happened. Let's go back to it.
Did not want to force anything on her, and S is a powerful thing. We'll talk this in person. We have some convos to talk. I see you don't know much, so we have things to discuss in person tomorrow. LOL. I will teach you, baby. Could you cook?
Just tell me. I think I know what you mean. Just not sure.
Seriously, let's talk it in person. Would be much better then. I just rather talk it in person, baby. I rel like your hair. You cute with you nose ring. Is this you? If so, how tall are you? Also, when is your birthday? When is your birthday? Month and day.
That nose ring fake, eh? September 14th. Be right back.
Well, message me when you come back. I miss you already. Why? LOL. You want to meet after class? We could chill for an hour, and then put you in a maxi and head home. Have to make sure my future wife be safe. LOL. Talk is cheap until you make sure and show you care for somebody. So any questions for me? Ask me anything. You have any pics you could send me?
Nah, no new pics on this tab. So you went Trinity? Where you work now?
I work part-time in Central Bank for a landscaping company, on weekend, and on weekday I go to classes. I am in a program called Yahoo program. I am in it to get acres in the house, and we get money to go classes every day. And I do my own business in landscaping. So my life is very busy, but it's good to have a woman who would support me, care for me, and never know, marry and make children in the distant future. Yeah. So if you do like me, I hope you could be a good woman for me. Hard to find good women. Be arsehole for them. And be good for your man.
KK, hear this nah.
Listening the boss. LOL.
So I just get data from my sister phone, right? And she now telling me the plan might cut in the next hour. I don't know if you able to get me a card to put on a plan for her. I'll feel good to do that for her, since she always letting me use it.
What is the amount? Because if it's plenty, I may not have enough because I ain't get paid yet.
She does usually put on a monthly for $266, but I could get her the 3-day for $99.
Sounds reasonable for the 100. What is her number?
I don't normally do this, eh?
I send it straight to her phone.
But it's just how we talking nah.
Cool. Well, I hope you treat me good, because I helping you out and I don't know you.
The f I say in here, boy. You don't know her, but you asking her to leave her home in Malabar, which takes 2 sets of transport to reach Trinity to meet you, a 13-year-old child, to have discussion about S for about an hour. One favor she asks you, and you going off. Take a look at this.
Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
So remember that. LOL.
She now telling me don't give no F in body she number haha. Here she nah. Don't give no F in body my number A. She man is her asshole too.
Well then how am I going to meet up with you then? You have to go by a place that have Wi-Fi to know when and where to meet me then?
Send the numbers, she will put it in.
It don't work so, LOL. It goes straight to her phone. Where my shop is straight to her phone.
Boy, it have places you can get the card without it going straight to your phone. If you don't want to buy it, that's okay.
I want to buy it, but is the closest place to buy it. I don't have a car to go out the road to go get it, LOL.
Well, go buy another shop. I know how dem shop thing does work. It's optional. Just tell them you want the card itself.
It's actually not optional. If I say I liking you, I got to help you out. Hope I get bless up in the future from you. That shop don't work, so I have to go out the road to get it. I going to get some stuff for my mom's, so I would buy it.
Okay, well you can do that. Okay, thanks.
I be very honest with you, I helping you because I like you. Hoping things could work between us, crossing fingers. I not doing this for any other reason, so I telling you my intentions.
No probs. You didn't even need to say all that.
Do me a favor, LOL. You could bring food for me tomorrow? You could cook? LOL. I need to. As you say, you like honesty. So I want to communicate my intentions.
I'm not sure if I cooking, but if I do I will bring.
A bread and peanut butter. Something thoughtful, LOL.
Okay, I will.
Okay, well, be mobile or digital?
Digital.
Okay, cool. Well, give me an hour max, okay? I going to grocery now. I not sending you the number until I see you online.
Okay, if I offline is because the plan cut, but you could send it.
Okay then. Cool. Glad you tell me that. But how you go get it if the plan cut?
I'll keep walking out by the community center to connect.
Okay, cool. I out. Later. Life for me is a give and take. If I help you, I expect help in return. Especially if you think I am a good man, that my way of thinking. What's your view on that statement? Be honest. Well is a love and a respect. So is for you to hold your end of the bargain. Treat me nice tomorrow. Something nice to eat for your friend, LOL. I must say, you have a gorgeous figure. Those lips look nice to kiss, LOL. What color is your eyes? So how many siblings you have? For me I is only child. I'm a spoiled baby. Like I get spoiled by my woman sometimes, LOL. Please keep this private. Don't like my business out there.
We have a little gist of the messaging. I want to do something, Let's see if we could skip to the part to where they actually met him in person. We have a minute, so we'll pay the bills. We have a minute or 2 minutes? A minute? One? All right, it's 5:28. All right. So, I want us to skip to the part when they actually met him. Oh, they want to believe something? I will leave that part for after we meet to the part where he meet him, and they talk, and they have the discussion, and he say why and why and why. You know, I like to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I showed the director something earlier on, and I feel like we'll pay the bills and then we'll come back. Director, trying to stress him out here today, but we go do it. So we're going to pay those bills and we'll be back. I must see, I feel what I will do after that video. I'll bring our next mic and put it right here on this table here. I'll make a phone call. But even believe who I will call. We'll be back after this. This is straight to the point. Don't go anywhere.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
When security matters most, choose Catch Security Services Limited. We are proudly approved by the Ministry of Homeland Security. We protect your home, business, community, and much more. Our services include professional baton and armed officers, specialized K-9 units, mobile patrols, secure cash pickups, secure transport, and pepper spray applications and supply coming soon. Don't wait. Secure your assets now. Contact Catch Security today. Call 622-6601, email info@cssl-tt.com, or visit our office at 30-32, Saddle Road, Maraval.
Real TV, where we keep it real all day, every day. If you're loving the entertainment, the news, and all the content we bring, then don't just watch, be part of the movement. Follow us on every platform you use: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you name it. Share this with your family and friends, your group chat. Let them know Real TV is the new wave. Real TV, news, entertainment, information, bringing reality to you.
Hello everyone, I'm Kwesi Park. I invite you to join me right here on Real TV for the program Unfiltered Youth. This series will engage a panel of young persons from a very diverse cross-section of our society, talking or discussing the real issues affecting them in their daily lives. So join me right here on Real TV on Saturdays from 1 to 2 p.m. with repeats on Sundays and Wednesdays.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.
We're back on the inside. I don't know which one I'm more excited for. Do you want to play the video or what I'm going to do next? I was trying to call my mother to tell she prayed for me a little bit. But this is what this show is about. So let's go to that video. Let's hear the rationale. And gentlemen, I don't know. We've seen all the messages. Let's hear the reasoning, and then I like to hear from the horse's mouth itself. Let's go.
Don't act surprised.
My Lord, what are you talking about?
You just want to talk about?
No, honestly, talk more.
So you don't know what you're doing here right now? You come to meet right now.
Oh, I like this one. A friend on Facebook?
A friend on Facebook?
Yeah.
Be real, dog.
No.
Be real. Be real. Don't even lie to me. I have everything. I see everything. Be real. What are you here to do right now?
Licks, bro.
I know it's licks. So what are you coming to do that for?
What?
You know what I'm talking about? From the time I had to start to speak exactly what you're talking about is when things get worse.
No. I just asked a question.
Alright. Who you come to meet right now?
A female.
A female. How old a female is?
You go back inside to her. Go back to her.
How old the female is?
Show me the park you wanted to carry she by now. Again? Show me the park you wanted to carry she by.
Take your hands out there. Take your hands out of your pocket, please. Alright. All right, so explain to me why you coming to meet a 14-year-old right now, or 13-year-old to be specific.
Well, first of all, I actually wanted to know if this person was real. First of all, because now people...
First of all, they shouldn't be talking to a 13-year-old girl or somebody who telling you that they are a 13-year-old girl. Why are you doing that for? That's not right, dog. That's not, wait, hold on, that's not right. That's a 13-year-old girl. I see the chat log. You basically preying on a 13-year-old girl. You telling her that you want to meet her. Keep it on the low. Let
No,
no.
Let me just explain myself.
Explain yourself.
I'm a very private guy when it comes to relationships. Socially, I'm too verse.
Right.
So, I do things, how to say it, very privately.
That's okay, you can talk.
Honestly,
you have to make sense with the explanation because you're not making sense right now.
Relax.
I'm very tense right now because I do appreciate what you're doing. These things are real close to me, and you come here to meet a 13-year-old girl, pretty much a 13-year-old girl. A girl tell you she's 13 years old,
relax,
and you out here to meet her, to go and marry. You telling the girl you want to be in a relationship with her and thing. What are you going to do with a 13-year-old girl? You tell you something else, wonder what you doing, dog? You be better than that, boy.
No, but what I am saying, sir, is I didn't know exactly if she talking the truth.
Said
no, I know. Hear what I'm saying.
Even
people
if she not
lie. So,
right, but if people don't if people lying, if people lying,
but hear what I'm saying.
I will get along. Do not talk for me, please. If people telling you they are of a certain age, why are you going along with that in the first place? For the time somebody claims they are underage, you're supposed to stop talking to them.
Just now.
Make sense of this explanation, because so far you're making no sense.
The profile that she had, nothing made sense. Nothing was inconsistent. Starbucks, this, that. So I am assuming that she's lying about her age.
Alright.
That is all.
If it's understandable if a young girl lie and say she's over 18 because she want to be with you, right? But it's not understandable for a person who is actually a legal age to lie and say they're underage. For what reason? Why would somebody of legal age lie and say they're underage?
No, because they probably might want to be in a relationship and the social skills like myself. That's not sir. Like myself, it's a little socially insecure when it comes to that. So I use Facebook to kind of date, go out with people.
Well, go to people of your age. Why are you chucking a 13-year-old girl?
What I'm saying.
I hear what you say, but you're not making no sense. And that's what upsets me even more. Because you're trying to explain yourself.
No, that's
you're trying to explain yourself. You don't have to be meeting a 13-year-old girl. So I gotta begin on. So both are we doing things that we don't have to be doing. So why are you doing it? Why are you coming to meet a 13-year-old girl?
I just want to ask you a few questions, right? In the beginning of the chat, the girl say, I'm trouble. You say, well, trouble, good trouble, bad trouble.
Good trouble, bad trouble. You know, people, sometimes sometimes people just go through the little issues.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Right.
She said that, right? But you thinking with the wrong head, you just want to, and you have a kind of control and about you too. You have a kind of control. You just control the whole situation and you say what should go on from what shouldn't go on, right? So, you say you're a bright boy, you went Trinity College, all them things, right? Why it is you can't get somebody your age, right?
Hard, bro.
It's hard to get somebody.
Where he play, he running. This is where the source, the heat now when that starts here, he play, he running out of master control. Or they feel that man right in the end? The man say he see Starbucks and he see this and he see that on he see all kind of thing on the profile, so he believe that the person lying. Yeah, what's going on? Are you ready for this rodeo? I'll run a little rodeo here. What's this? Hi, Azaro?
Yeah, good day.
Oh, you're going? Here.
Not too bad.
All right, so hear this now. I go by the name of Dale the Voice. I have a TV show called Straight to the Point. And we were dealing with some stuff earlier on, and your name came up on a video that was done about 2 or 3 years ago. You remember that video?
What video, boy?
You don't remember the video? The video where they was talking about it, you meeting a 13-year-old from the Facebook and Jules and them had you on camera and all that kind of stuff. You don't remember that video?
Nah, bro.
But you in the video, you know, your face, your thing, you don't remember that at all? You sure you don't remember it, or or you're just telling me you don't remember?
No, I can't remember.
You can't remember?
Uh-huh.
So let me ask you this then. Have you ever been admitted to a mental institute or anything like that?
No.
No?
Yeah, I mean like what, St. Anne's?
Yeah, like St. Anne's, if you went for a medical evaluation or anything like that?
Nah.
So, but I could ascertain, here what I could tell you, I could ascertain is you because I was given the same number, and it's the same number that they was using to contact you when it is you went to meet up the young lady. And you was explaining to them that you thought the girl was lying and all kind of thing. You don't remember, Jules?
Nah.
So I starting to believe that you're lying to me, brother. So I just want you to tell me the truth in terms of what's going on with you. How that whole situation come about. How you get yourself catch up in that?
I lost, bro.
I mean you lost and hear it, right? If I play back the same voice that you're on the video, the voices matches the same exact person. Same Ozaro Joseph. So I don't know how it is you tell me you lost. I don't know. You want me to send you a picture of yourself on the video so it could kind of probably jog your memory?
I guess so.
You guess so. Ozaro, you're playing smart with this with me. You know. I don't like people to do them thing. You're a big man and we could talk big facts.
Let me ask you this question.
Yeah, tell me.
What is all of this all about?
No, but why you will ask me what is all of this about and you tell me you don't remember?
No, asking that. Right, asking why is it?
Because I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. No, you listen to me, right? I want to hear from you for you to defend yourself exactly what it is going on. So the fact that you're telling me that you don't know means that you're lying to me.
I don't have to defend myself with this. This would have been in the past somewhere. And it's in the past.
It was in the past somewhere, so it's in the past. Also, that's why you don't remember it, because you put it in the past.
No. We're talking about things that are in the past.
Right? What happened to the things that are in the past?
I don't know. You're bringing up things that in the past.
But that's in your past.
So the question is, why are you calling me?
I'm calling you because you are the center of the conversation. It involves you, and you are the only person that can state and defend yourself where that is concerned. Because there are a lot of times people talk things and it's sensationalized, and it's things to get likes and views and all these different things. So why should I sit and just watch a video where Ozaro Joseph his name is called, your image and everything, your pictures, everything is there, when I could talk to you himself and find out, okay, what went wrong? Did Ozaro make a mistake? What was the situation? How you end up in that there? And as simple as that.
I would say this. The situation is in the past, and if we can kindly leave it in the past.
Yeah, but Ozaro, why you lie to me and tell me you can't remember? He's a big man.
I never say anything about if I lie or anything like that. I'm just saying that.
No, but you tell me you don't know what I'm talking about, and I point it out to you exactly. So the thing is that you're telling me now it was in the past, so let's leave it in the past. I mean, it begs me to differ now. If it is everything that has been published is something that is true. Because there's something that is serious. Very serious. So that's why I call you, because I don't believe in just saying no and just taking whatever everybody say or watch a video and that's it. So I don't know.
See?
I listen to you now, Ozaro.
First of all, I don't know who you are.
You don't need to know who I am.
And that's the point. And that's my point.
What I mean, that's the point. It is a serious situation.
Just now. If police come to you,
Uh-huh.
and just talk to you and
You need to know who the police is, or you just need to know that it's a police?
You what I'm saying. This is in the past?
No, I can't take that as is in the past, Ozaro. I can't take that as is in the past, you know.
First of all, I need to know who you are.
But I just told you who I am. I am Daily Voice. Okay, let's go a little deeper into it. Ozaro, you're live on television right now. How about that? Would you like to go and turn on your television channel to Real TV? If whatever provider you have, I could tell you what channel to go on. Ozaro, hang up. He just say he don't know. He don't know, you know. He don't know. Nation, he don't know. He'd like to leave it in the past. He'd like to leave it in the past. Bills. We'll pay those bills and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Are you looking for the right space for your business? Fred's Plaza has the space you need. We offer professional rental spaces designed for growing businesses. Conveniently located in San Juan on the Eastern Main Road, opposite the PTSC terminal and between Royal Castle and Mario's. Easy access, high visibility. For inquiries, call or WhatsApp 868-384-7142 today, or visit Level 3 Fred's Plaza for details.
Planning a concert, conference, wedding, or cultural celebration? Let Real TV broadcast your event to the world. From live streaming and on-air coverage to global reach across TV and online platforms, we make sure your big moments are seen and heard everywhere. We offer professional production, worldwide exposure, and an unforgettable impact. Don't just host your event. Let us share it with the world. Contact Real TV today, where your story becomes everyone's experience.
Call us today at 2926470 or WhatsApp us at 3847142. You can also send an email to realtv.corporate@gmail.com.
Real TV proudly presents the 2026 Mother's Day Extravaganza. Join us on May 8th at 10 a.m. for a special edition of Conversations with Salisa. We'll have amazing gifts, sweet treats, and unforgettable moments. Let's celebrate the love, strength, and beauty of motherhood. Only on Real TV. Need a space to record your podcast, interview, or video content? Our fully equipped studio is available for rental, perfect for productions of all kinds. Enjoy a professional studio setting, quality lighting, and a comfortable environment designed for smooth, high-quality productions. Call or WhatsApp today to book your studio time.
In a world full of noise, choose clarity. The Real News digital publication is your choice for important news coverage. From influential figures shaping our nation to a powerful week in review that keeps you informed. The weekly edition is available for download on all of our social media platforms. Smart, sharp, essential. Real News digital publication. Stay informed, stay educated, stay empowered.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.
So we're back on the inside. I want to say good afternoon and welcome. And for those of you all that are joining, this is how the show goes. We were playing a video earlier on where we were speaking about predators and grooming of predators and all these different things. And I decided to call Ozaro Joseph live on air. Ozaro apparently has a history beyond grooming. Caller, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Dale.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yes, Dale. I recently tuned into your program.
Right.
And I just got the name of the person.
Mm-hmm.
That was someone I was looking for the longest while.
You've been looking for him?
Yes, he conned myself and my very best friend of $2,400.
$2,400.
Yes.
How we came about doing that?
It was advertised on Facebook of this rent to own.
Mm-hmm.
You had to pay $200 for viewing, and then you have to pay $1,000 to secure the home.
$300 for viewing and $1,000 for
$200 for viewing.
Right.
And $1,000 for viewing.
Just now. Hold on. Just now. I want to just try and see something here. Just now. Hold on, moms. So this person, Ozaro Joseph, how much Ozaro it have in Trinidad? I feel like that's a very unique name.
It is. That is why I take him in, and I listen to the conversation between you and him.
Right, and his exact voice, everything.
Exact voice, everything, and that is what he normally does. When he's cornered, he cuts off the phone.
Yeah, well, he come off the grid. He switch off his
that
phone.
is what he does.
Yeah, he switch off his phone.
That is what he does.
So tell me the story, moms. I'm listening to you. Tell me the story.
Yes. There was this ad on Facebook, rent to own.
Mm-hmm.
When we contacted him, he said you have to pay $200 into his bank account. We have all the details. It was paid into his Royal Bank account.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to view the place. There wasn't anyone there. We just walked around the house, and he claimed that someone's supposed to come to open up the place for us to see. Then we get to understand from the neighbors that a lot of people is coming to view the house, but there is no one there to open up for them to see.
Right.
Okay. Anyway, when we contacted him again, he said we have to pay $1,000 to secure the home. We went ahead and we did that. We deposited the money into his account. Right?
Right.
Yes. Then he sent like a contract to my phone. Right? He told me to print it, sign it, and we met in I think it's in Freeport. KFC. I think it's Freeport KFC. That is where we met. I signed the document. And he claimed that the home will be somewhere in Sawa. Right? My friend, that we did the same application at the same time, we went together, but we didn't go in together. So whilst I was sitting with him, she was calling his phone, and every time the phone rings, he keeps switching it off. So right then and there, I was like, so if this is legitimate, why don't you want to see all of them at the same time? Right? And you keep making excuses to her, and then when she calls, she threatens him. And he just cut all contact. When I tried to contact him, he told me that I could be
that he could do what?
He could sue me.
For what, boy?
He could sue me because I make him waste time on waste materials because I told him I want back my money. And he told me I have no money to get because the money already went into materials.
The money went into materials?
Exactly, and I said that is impossible.
Mom, how long ago this was? How long ago this was?
This could be, could be 3 months. About 3 months ago, and he's off the grid. Never.
3 months ago, and you just happened to jump on Real TV. You see how I tell you?
I am telling you a station that I am only locked in the one, and I do not even have the time to even watch TV. And I was just scrolling through to see the amount of channels that my TV has. And that is where I stopped. And I'm like, so amazed.
So God is working in mysterious ways. Moms, I was supposed to have a psychiatrist on today, no? And the psychiatrist canceled on man as I'm coming down the road. This whole thing opened out, and look at how it is now that you are here looking for this man 3 months ago. And he happened to pop right on Real TV. Here we're going on, moms. I want you to take my number. I go find Osario for you.
That would be great.
I will find Osario for me. I want you to take my number. I want you to send me all the things he sent you, the contract and everything. And I'm telling you, as fast as you send me that, we go find Osario.
Good, no problem.
We will find him.
WhatsApp number that you're giving me?
Yeah, what I want to do, I want to find him so bad, I'm finding him tonight for you. Once you send me everything, I'm finding him tonight.
Okay, give me your number.
Right? So you take my number, 781?
781?
1065.
1065.
Yeah, 1065, right?
Yes. Is this a WhatsApp number?
Yes. So you send me a message.
Yes.
Send me a message, and I will start to work on it one time. I'll show you something. I don't like dishonest people. And we'll see.
Thank you so much,
No
dear.
problem. And I want to say thanks for calling and letting us know.
Yes, well, you have an avid viewer.
All right. So
Thank you so much.
I'm waiting to hear from you. Yeah?
Yes, you will. You
All right.
will. Thank you so much. Okay, bye.
There's Real TV, you know. Tell you no fluff, no glitter, no nothing. We will deal with it as it comes. Ozaro Joseph, the same man we play in the video who say, I don't know what you're talking about. Then to tell me it was in the past, I tell him, bro, we on TV. He switched off, he blocked me, you know. He switched his phone off. He switched his phone off. Matt, I'll send you the contact on that same WhatsApp. Check and see if you just make our WhatsApp call quick before because I know we running out of time. Let's see if you think. I will go and meet Ozaro today, you know, this evening. It's very easy to find Ozaro. We have resources. I have resources. It's ringing or it's saying calling. See if it's still saying calling. Ozaro switch off his phone.
The number getting changed now.
Ozaro disappeared for 3 months, but we will find Ozaro. We will find him. I shall say something. We will make a scene today. And if this lady, I sure it have more than one person, and I'm sure she's not the only one. I will round up our camera crew and we will find Ozaro and we will talk to him and we'll see if we can get back the money. So, here what's going on. This is service. Out of service. Yeah, when I call, yeah, out of service, yeah. And it wasn't a recording, eh? We was just talking to the man on the phone. And you see, I asked the lady says, same voice. you know, we out of time but not out of things to say. This is straight to the point. And that's why we just always, and I just always say, I just move with the Spirit and I just move with God. I had a big interview today, psychiatrist, this, that, and the other, going and we go talk about relationship. I know my partner Enrique had plenty questions to ask. And boom, the show take a turn, and it didn't take a turn for the worse. And this is what straight to the point is about. We're not just about talking bacchanal. We're not just about the drama and the glitzer. It's have a show for that already. What we come in here is for the people. The ones that it is not sensationalized. It's the real thing. So guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow, please the Lord. What I will tell you all to do, make sure and go follow us on TikTok. Go follow us, TT Straight to the Point. We're also on Facebook, TT Straight to the Point. Don't go and follow Dale. Because tomorrow it might have a new host. I might bring somebody else to host and I run in the background. Director saying no. But follow TT Straight. You never know, we might go live tonight. In Freeport. Again, watch it, again information already, eh? How to find him, man. So guys, this is Real TV, straight to the point. Keep it locked to the best of the best. I'll see you guys tomorrow and we'll get an update as to what is happening. So, until tomorrow, stay safe, be safe. Love you guys. And make sure follow Real TV on everything, yeah? Because after a while, I ain't telling nobody how to come on and that's fine. We on everything. Tego, we on cable, we on YouTube. You understand? It's I know. And here what I'll do, I'll try and see if we can get a big screen TV down in the Quasi with some speakers, and we'll play it on the Quasi too. And then fellas and them liming on the, right? So we'll see you guys tomorrow, please God. Missy, don't send me home yet, eh? Oh God.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.